Right. Oh, I hear we're ready, so we can start anytime.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, hi, I'm Pjoxt, and this is Die by the Sword. This is like a kind of a unique game from late 90s, maybe 97, by Treyarch. It's okay, that's the first skip. You do it by going fast.
So what's got your part of the bunch?
There's not much time to explain stuff here at the start, so let's just start with the skips. Alright, you go through gates by falling on your face. Oops. Alright, we beefed it. Alright. There's an invisible trigger there that you can jump over. It's really easy to do, but I'm bad. This orc has the key to this gate. If you skip the trigger, you could just go through that gate in the same way as the last gate. Yeah, this game controls a bit weirdly because you have like WASD for movement of your character, but then you have either numpad, mouse, or joystick to directly control your sword arm. Like you can press left and right to swing your sword left and right. You can go up and down. It's got momentum-based damage and location-based damage, so you can like turn as you swing the sword left and right to do more damage, and you can aim for body parts and sever enemy body parts. Like most damage you get by just cutting off an enemy's head; they just die. Yeah. The way you go fast is you run forward and then you tap forward. That makes it so that you do a dodge move forward. So you combine your forward momentum by running forward and just the dodge speed boost. It doesn't always work that well if you're going up, like up some stairs or a hill. And it's also kind of hard to use when you're turning around the corner, because you kind of lose control over your character when you're doing it. Yeah, even though the game's called Die by the Sword, the first 2 levels you don't need to kill anything. Although we kind of fucked up the first levels, I had to kill the orc. But here, this isn't exactly a bug or anything. They just kind of an oversight, as you can jump on top of the elevator, and if you jump on top of the elevator, you hit the level exit trigger fast. Normally you would have to fight 2 orcs because the elevator is really slow. Right, so this is where you would normally, in a speedrun, have your first proper fight, which is an orc. Oh, and he is playing exceptionally well today. Right, typically in a marathon run we are really low on health. Well, let's just see how it goes then. Normally I would want to be at full health here, because this is a very tricky area. The start of the run is actually the hardest. Alright, well, we got a good skip at least. But the problem with this level is that you get that 1 checkpoint, and then because this is very unintentional, as you can see by me phasing through gates, they don't give you another checkpoint until the level's done. and you have to kill a big ogre. And the ogre is really tough.
Oh, damn, you're big.
If he hits you once, you just fly across the walls. Oh, never mind. That was a very strong fight. As he didn't hit me, of course. Right, so as I said, this is made by Treyarch. This is the only good game they've ever made. For instance, these two guys who are fighting here, there is a chance that they hit you or even kill you if you're low health before you gain control of your character. Because they just fight randomly in that room. Alright, so we're getting roosted by these tentacles. Ideally, you would just want to just jump past them. Oh yeah, the menus don't really work that well on some computers, as you can clearly see. So if I make a mistake, it'll take extra long. Oh. Send help. Oh man. The tentacle room is super strong. Oh. Almost. Alright. We're good. Don't really have a strat for the tentacle room. I just go for it and try to jump over it, and sometimes they grab you, sometimes they don't. Because the alternative would be to attack the tentacles, and that's slow. You have to whack them a bunch to disable them. You can't even kill them. Alright, these are really strong cutscenes.
My servants, I am pleased with your latest offering.
It's like a GIF running at 5 frames per second or something. But here is upcoming one of the hardest fights in the speedrun. Because this guy has fireballs, and you can't block them. So the strat for him is to hit him in the legs, cut off his legs so he falls down. Right. And then you can hit him when he's down. Oh, nice parry. And this guy is just a basic orc captain. Nothing special about him.
Looks like you were beaten by the ugly stick friend.
Oh, okay, so I'm trying to unlock his chains, but I keep picking up the orc's leg.
From evil magic man on top of
Sometimes that happens. Alright. So, this guy's a bit annoying because to exit the level, you have to save him. So you also have to wait for him to walk up here and make this jump. Sometimes he just fucks up this jump like 5 times in a row. And you have to wait for him to say that voice line. Otherwise, you can't finish the level. Right. Because these there's some stairs in this corridor, you can't really do the movement tech that well. Sometimes if you try to do it in stairs, you'll just fall down on your face. Yeah, so because we got the shaman mask, none of the enemies attack us. You could do it without it, but there's not really any point. Let's grab some safety meat.
Ah, a bit of nash. flesh.
Normally you wouldn't need that much health for the next part.
Well, there's nothing to do here.
Right, so there's one more fight normally,
Nothing here.
and after that all of the fights, or the rest of the fights will be very easy or trivial because of a cool glitch. Oh. I guess it's nice that I picked up the meat. I think I would have died here otherwise. Alright, so this next checkpoint could be quite hazardous. Oh. Sometimes you just get hit with a club in the face as you open the door. Really cool. And this is the Berserk Potion, which is massively overpowered. And if you finish this level before the potion runs out, you get to keep the effects for the rest of the game. And as you could imagine, 300% more damage is quite overpowered. Hello? Okay. I hope that's not gonna be a problem, because I showed this game to Cody yesterday, or a couple of days ago, and yesterday he found a new skip, which saves 2 minutes. Alright, that's gonna be a problem, because we're dead. Yeah, the new route skips one full healing potion, so I kind of want to have some health at the end of this level. So we're just running back here, so if we got any donations, now would be an okay time.
We got 2 donations. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, so could you just say it?
Me? Pjoxt?
Pjoxt, is that fine?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's fine.
We got $1 donation from Unusual Cook. Our boy Pjoxt playing as a sword user when he's a literal wizard. So me on Paris.
Suomi on paras.
Sorry. I'll eventually play Monte on the Game Boy. And we got a $20 donation from Jones Gabriel. Thank you for the absolutely epic marathon. Thanks for donations.
Shoutouts to Unusual Cook. The swampiest ogre on SRG. Right. Please, let me through. Tentacles. Oh, the sick air grabs. Oh man. The sickest air grabs from the tentacles. Yep. Well, that's about as expected from a marathon run, I guess. Not to worry though, the estimate is like 45 minutes. The record run is around 29. If I go overestimate, I should just go and kill myself. Also, that orc captain usually isn't here. Usually it's like a mantis that wins the fight. Right? Alright, easy every time. And Okay, so because with the strength potion, it makes the model of our player character a bit larger, so he doesn't really fit inside the exit that well. Sometimes it like twists around, or sometimes it's even hard to even get into the exit in the first place. Okay, well, we got past that. Now the hard part is over. Yeah, as a side effect from the Berserk Potion glitch, um, our jump height is slightly reduced. Because when you drink it, your model is a bit bigger, but to compensate for that, the jump height gets reduced. But now we still have all of the potion's effects, except for the player's model size. It gets reset to normal when you change the level. That makes some of the jumps slightly harder. Right? Such as this one. I don't know, Cody says he can do this every time. Only when I'm not looking, apparently. Fuck it. Not even worth going for. Like, that's how little time it saves, but... I don't know. The jump is a lot harder than it looks for some reason.
There's nothing to do here.
Alright, so you have to seal all of these dragon heads to get to the next level. Cody is trying to find a way to skip all of these, because yesterday he found out a new glitch for the game, which is a super jump. So if he would have done it a bit sooner, maybe we would see a 5-minute shorter run, but for now, let's just stick with the old route. Except for there's one box puzzle that we can skip with the super jump, which is coming up after this lava golem. Right, so here you can make a terrible mistake if you try to go fast by if you jump into the lava to try to kill this guy as soon as he spawns. You can get a really bad autosave. Because if he hits you, you will probably fall over, and you'll fall over into the lava. And that's when the autosave will kick in. So if you just wait 2 extra seconds, you get a safe autosave. And you get to fight him outside of the lava. Alright, so here's the new skip coming up.
Strike you down. What's me dead?
Yeah, it's an invisible guy. Alright, so it works something like if you find a chest-high wall, easy every time. If you find a chest-high wall while you're buffering a jump, and you climb, and then release jump, you will get a super jump. Because the jumping in this game is like a 2-part move. when you press it down, you will crouch, and when you let go, you will do the jump. No idea why it becomes a super jump if you do it that way. Yeah, it only works in places where you can like climb up onto a tiny wall or a tiny ledge. So we haven't really found any other place where it could be useful.
Oh, not you again.
Okay, so here you can actually do some platforming on that building over here and jump up through the ceiling. But since we have the strength potion glitch, it's usually faster to just kill the invisible man. Like now he just died in one hit. Oh fuck, I think we're dead. Panic. Alright. Hello? Menu? Menu? Okay. Are you okay? I really don't want to alt F4 this game because the colors will be all fucked up. Alright. It works. Sort of. Okay. This really isn't a hard section. Just that the strength potion kind of sometimes makes your jumps really short.
Time for some donations?
Yep.
Is
Definitely.
anyone currently like watching the chat of you? 2, 3? By
No.
any chance? Okay, just so I know. We got $1 donation from Puri Puri. You're donating a lot. You should just do a big amount instead of small amounts every time.
Easy every time.
Die by the sword is awesome, and so is Pjoxt. Also, when is this sticks tutorial? Oh god, we've had that one. We got $2 from Endo. Kati, didn't you say you were going to get people to do a Dark Souls all boss backseat %?
What?
Something about Dark Souls all boss backseat %. Something. Run, I guess.
Do it, I don't play Dark Souls.
Okay, that's weird.
Alright, anyway. Here's also another skip that Cody figured out. If you get past this gate, you skip a cutscene, which saves around 30 seconds. So we get like 10 tries until it starts wasting time. Alright, great. At least that paid off. So because we skip a cutscene, there's a red laser here that shouldn't be here. This works sometimes, for some reason. You just walk up this thing. Alright, we're up. And then you can pull this lever. That jump is harder than it looks because of the camera angle that gets locked. So you don't need to kill that guy, but he has a healing potion, so we're doing it for safety strats. Also, on the next part, when you're using this machine, he will just follow you and try to kill you during the animation.
Let's see how it works.
This is a cool animation because you have to know that you're able to move during it, and unless you jump down, this cutscene will kill you. And we are going to the final level of the game. It's kind of long and it's got a lot of spooky skeletons.
This place gives me the shivers.
Yeah, because we have the strength potion still active, they should die in 2 hits, regardless where you hit or how hard. But the problem with skeletons is that they have both a shield and a sword, and if you hit either of those, they will parry your attack. So your sword swing just loses all of its momentum and they take no damage. So the safe strat for fighting skeletons is to aim for their legs. So then they fall down and you get a free hit again.
Mash ya to a bloody pulp.
You could also go for attacks aimed at their heads, but they're usually quite good at protecting their head with their shield. Here's the weirdest teleporter. Oh, look at that clumsy skeleton.
What the blazes? Let's go to her.
Right, so yeah. This area is behind a secret door. Like, you have to approach a random wall and it opens up. And you have to find all 3 of these to beat the game. Otherwise the final boss will just cutscene kill you as you open his door.
Alright, down the hatch.
So this entire last level is full of tiny dick moves by the game makers. These disco lights will hurt you if you step on them. Also, do you note that this game is running at a cinematic, silky smooth 18 frames per second? It's not the stream being laggy, that's just how the game is.
Let's go to her.
Yeah, the ceiling in this room will crush you if you stay in it. So you have to find this secret room and pull the lever. There's like a ruse lever in this room right here. If you pull that, you just die because nothing happens. It's a pretty good ruse. Yeah, like this is the second secret area. At least they're kind of consistent because they're all in these fountain rooms.
Let's go to her. You couldn't sleep either, eh?
I do like the voice acting in this game though, it's pretty good. Right, Do we have any donations? Because this level is mostly more of the same.
Sorry, currently no. It's
Hmm?
quiet. We don't have any.
Alright. Alright, so here is a healing fountain, like in the first fountain room. There is nothing special about this one. Here you can take a shortcut, which may or may not save time compared to the normal route, but you skip an annoying room with a lot of arrow traps. So that gets you straight to the final fountain room. And for some reason the skeletons don't like spawn right away here. Have to like run around a bit.
We don't have a donation, but there was a question from the chat.
Hmm?
If the Twitch shirt guy could hug the blue shirt guy. Let's have some love. Go hug.
Something about a blue shirt guy.
Twitch shirt guy, hug blue shirt guy. Yay! We got some love here. Then we got $2 donation from Holy Glitch. When's Clover?
When's what?
Clover.
Clover? Never, I guess.
What's up with the weird donations?
Don't worry about it. I have no idea either. That healing fountain use was kind of unnecessary because we were almost full, but you never know. There's only like a small healing potion left in the road. So yeah, this room is really hard if you don't have the strength potion. 'Cause these skeleton captains will just wreck you. So yeah, if you haven't broken all the 3 crystals, this guy will
Your
instant kill you.
vandalism has left me considerably weakened. I shall let Changa deal with you.
And then he just kind of floats through the window. Right, this is the final mini-boss of the game. Okay, never mind.
I don't see a thing.
He's like the last actual fight.
We got another hug question. If the Twitch guy could hug the guy behind him. Is that possible? Yay, nice.
Alright, here's the final boss of the game, so ready up on the timer. Sometimes he can actually hit the crystal himself when he turns around. Oh shit. He's teleporting around quite a lot. I knew it. Yeah, sometimes he can hit you when you're on the ground, but for instance there I was on the ground, but the lightning bolt just didn't do anything.
I also got a request of like when the run ends, if everyone on the chairs could hug the runner. Are we up for that as well? Can you handle the love?
Nope. I'm from Finland.
Denied. Straight denied.
I should have been a butcher. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Snap out of it, lass.
We got a $5 donation from Anonymous.
Right, and time.
Oh, nice. Woo.
And that's Die by the Sword, Trainwreck present. Enjoy this amazing cutscene.
Is it streamer hug time?
Maybe.